Hey, um, okay. I'm just back to play more Mario. That's all I've been wanting to do for the past couple days, and so I figured, if I'm continuing a playthrough that I did on stream, then it's only right for me to stream myself continuing the playthrough. So here we are. This is all. This is about as exciting as it's gonna get. So. So when I stopped last time, I stopped at 56 stars. So I don't know if I'm gonna really finish the game. I guess it just depends on how long I go for. I considered doing like a full, like a full 120 star playthrough, but I don't know. That's always a daunting task with this game, so I'm not quite sure. I'll do. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do at least 70, beat Bowser, and just kind of see where I want to go from there. Especially since now we're getting into like the really hard levels. Everything upstairs. Like when we get to Tick Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride, that's when this game gets really serious. Go in here. I guess I was doing Tall Mountain before. Shocking. I guess I'm here already. I'll try. I'll continue. I'll continue Tall Mountain after this. Typically, when I play this game, I like to do. I like to do just like all the stars in each level at once, or at least all the ones that I plan on getting. On a casual playthrough, I don't really. Oh, dang. I don't try to 100% this game. I think I saw in my last stream that in total, I've probably 100% of this game like 3 times in my entire life. I mean, I've played through this game hundreds of times, maybe. Yeah, that might be an exaggeration. I don't know, but yeah, I don't ever like get all the stars. I don't even think that wasn't even shocking arrowless. That was just some random one. All right, I'm gonna continue Tall Mountain. Yeah, I mean just the thought of trying to do 100 star or 100 coin star on all of these levels, like, usually is enough to discourage me from doing a 120 star playthrough. Some of these levels, just the 100 coin star is pretty intense. They're just so stingy with their coins. Even the very first level of the game. Oh, damn. Yeah, even the very first level of the game, I hate trying to get 100 coins on it. I mean, alright, I'm not doing so well. I don't know if you have to or not, but I think you have to get coins above the floating island. The one with the Mario wing cap to the sky thing. I think you have to like get some coins from that thing, and that's always a big pain. What am I? I'm missing a coin somewhere. I thought there was 4 coins on the mushrooms, and then 4 here. Oh, yeah, that's up here. Okay. This is a pretty grueling jump to try to make. Heyo. Off to a good start. The Goombas are so worthless in this game. They really should have tried to have come up with some better enemies than just Goombas. You know, they're just not. They would have had to radically redesign them for 3D because they're just not a threat. Bob-ombs and everything. This guy, I like this purple guy though. Yeah, he can be a little intimidating. He's very, very quick, and when he catches you, it can be rough. Yeah, it's a good thing that the platforming in this game is so strong, which, you know, is the most. Oh, dang it! It is the. There we go. It is the most important element. The most important thing they would have to get right, and they nailed it. They, especially for a first attempt. But it would have been nice though if there were some enemies that posed a much bigger threat than what they have. You know, like I said, the platforming is strong enough to where, like, okay, well, that was embarrassing. What was I saying? The platforming, I think, is strong enough to carry the whole game, but enemies are so inconsequential. I mean, I really feel like most of my runs for any star wouldn't play out any differently if the enemies were entirely removed. You know, the biggest hurdle of 3D game design is just the fact that you can just run around enemies. You know, you don't really have to engage with any enemies, and that definitely shows here. I mean, they found some ways to incentivize people to engage with enemies. Just the fact that enemies will drop coins. And since coins give health and they give and they can help you get a star, it's nice to have them there. You know, it's like, I'm glad that the enemies are here in some sort of capacity. I'd rather them be here in the way they are now than just not at all. But still, like I said, for the most part, the way you play this game really isn't affected at all by the enemies. Like those 3 Goombas, like that should have been a pretty alarming moment, but it was nothing. That cloud guy doesn't do anything. I don't even think there are Koopas. Like, you race Koopa the Quick, but yeah. What do I show you? My little trick I use a lot to get this star. Works every time. The time I spent as a kid trying to get on that narrow pathway and then jump over to that block, man. I think this level is one of the weaker levels in the whole game, because of the fact that you always start at the bottom and you have to make the same climb every time up to the top. For most stars you have to do that. And I mean, it's a fun level. I'm not saying I hate it, but I think this is one of the weakest levels just because of that fact. That a lot of the time you play through it in very similar ways. Like you know, you got to get to the top of the mountain, and then you got to get to the top of the mountain. Oh, dang. Okay, cool. And then you got to get to the top of the mountain again for the star that I just got. That was, in the waterfall, and then you got to get to the top of the mountain another time to do the slide, and then you got to get to the top of the mountain to do the monkey cage thing that I'm doing right now. It's pretty repetitive, and I think the best levels in this game and kind of in collectathons in general are the ones that are kind of like the ones where they can drop you sort of in the center of it, and you can traverse it in all kinds of different ways. You know, I think like Bob-omb Battlefield's really good. You know, you start in the same spot, and starting in the same spot isn't the issue. It's just that spot needs to be like a place where you can kind of pick a direction to go. Come on. You can pick any direction to go, and any direction that you go can net you a star. You know, if you can complete the challenges and stuff. You know, instead of a level like this where you have to climb to the top practically every time, it makes you feel like you're essentially getting the same star. Like here, getting this star doesn't really feel any different to me than the one in the very beginning where you just get the star on top. You know, yeah, I have to catch the monkey, but as you can see, that was not even a thing. that was very easy to do. And I just got lucky because he ran into the corner. Even when he doesn't run into the corner and he's kind of moving around that tiny little space and he just sort of jumps behind you and stuff, like it's not really that challenging. Okay, what's oops, wrong button. Tall Mountain. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the 100 coin stars. I don't think I really plan on doing a full 100% playthrough. Let's go. Dang, I thought I could do that fancy move. This level's kind of interesting because, you know, first of all, just because it has like the cool thing where I think it's like it depends on how you enter the painting. It's like if I'm not mistaken, if you enter the painting towards the top, middle, or bottom of the painting, it'll affect the water level that you'll get when you first enter. That's kind of interesting. I mean, most of the levels don't have anything like that. I mean, off the top of my head, it's just a tick-tock clock, I think. Now this, you don't even have to deal with the stupid lifts. You just long jump. I don't know if that fire's going to touch me or not. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it'd be cool if levels had some more stuff like that. Just different ways to interact with them. And also, I just think it's kind of a pretty well-designed level in and of itself. Platforming's really hard, and stars are spread around in a bunch of different locations. So kind of like no matter where you choose to explore, you can get a star no matter what you do. Now for the one in the cage, I think I have to have the water at the bottom level for that. Oh yeah, because I gotta break this box anyway. And then work my way up. Oh, there we go. Get up, Mario. All right. Hey-o, there we go. Oh, hey, Mo. Nice of you to stop by. I miss you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I forgot that the starting gets over here. Nope, not trying to wall jump. Of course, miss you too. I'm pretty bummed that I'm not going to be, I'll have to be at work tomorrow when you guys are doing your practice shoots. Yahoo, I'm back. Oh, hey, it's Puppet Master again. How have you been? Hope you didn't miss me too much in the past couple days. I'm just continuing my Mario run. No, you should just quit. Trust me, I have moments practically every day where I debate on whether or not I should quit. If you quit your job, I'll quit mine. How about that? How does that sound? Done. Good. Andy, how disappointed are you in me that I'm now like a lame YouTube gaming streamer? Please don't tell anybody we know. Ah, dang it. I don't even remember Secrets in the Shallows and Sky. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I should go for this one first. I think the 2 stars that are in there, I think there are 2 stars in there. One of them I need, like the Invisicap. I honestly don't even remember if I have that or not. Could be more proud. I think this is your calling. Stick with it. Thanks. I don't know if it's my calling. I'm not willing to stream things like Fortnite and stuff. So I'm not quite sure if it's my calling, but I am glad I have your support though. No way I would have made it this far without it. It's time for Fortnite. Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do Fortnite. Nothing even against Fortnite, but just like it's the hipster in me. Since Fortnite is so popular, I just can't bring myself to play it. I'll play with you. All right, if you play Fortnite with me on stream, then I'll stream some Fortnite. It can be a special like day of the week. It can be like Fortnite Mondays with Mo or something. Fortnite Big Poo Poo. Chipstar always say that, yeah. Wait, wasn't there oh no, I think I have to push it this way because there's a box up there. There's a hipster in all of us. We all have hipster tendencies. Okay, where's it? What's the other secret I'm missing? Is it up there? Minecraft good? Yeah, I'll agree with that. Minecraft is definitely good. I don't really play Minecraft. But I mean, I have played it. I've played it with my nephew quite a few times, and it's one of those games where it's like I don't feel like it's for me. It's not my style, but I gotta respect it. It seems like a game that has just gives you all kinds of really good tools to be as creative as you can possibly be, and I think that's really cool. I think it's a good thing that kids are super into Minecraft. That one I'll give Minecraft a pass. Oh, there we go. But the Fortnite thing, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've never played it, so I don't know if it's really any good. But it seems like it's just one of those things that people play. Come on. That people play just because their friends play it. I could go for some Minecraft pretty much at any point, though. I've played it once. It sucks balls. Which one? Which Minecraft sucks balls, Mo, or Fortnite does? I can't imagine you saying that to Minecraft. I figured Minecraft would kind of be your jam. Sorry if anyone just heard that slurping noise. I just took a sip of some coffee that I have. No, I suck balls. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did say that you suck balls. Okay, interesting. And don't screenshot that I suck balls. Well, I honestly didn't even think about doing that until you mentioned it. Oh, now Destiny's here. Destiny, did you see what Mo just said in the chat, or are you just 1 second too late? Is this a family-friendly stream, or can I curse? Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to curse. I would never censor you. Destiny, though, you're not allowed to curse. You're a lady. You should have a bit more class. 1 second too late. What happened? Well, I might just have to show you at work, or I can text you the screen, or the not screenshot that I took. I guess screenshots or not, Mo's just going to throw himself under the bus. But hey, if you suck balls, I support that, my friend. Very gay friendly here. Alright. I guess this cannon is the weakest cannon. In Fortnite, there's in-game cost and violence. Yeah, we don't like violence. Okay. Sometimes I really hate this. Holy frick, pickle. It's a me. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell us a little quick story that it cracks me up. I'm sure you guys aren't gonna really find it funny, but I think it's hilarious. So my niece, bless her heart, is, I want to say she's the worst at doing impressions of like characters and famous people. I want to say she's the worst, but the fact that she is so bad makes her the best. And her Mario impression is quite incredible. Your mic sounds really good, Bardo. Oh, thanks. It's just a headset that I've had for a couple years. I didn't even buy a special mic. I gotta get one of those fancy mics that you have. But anyway, so my niece's Mario impression is one of my favorites. And one time I asked her to do an impression of Mario going through the drive-thru at any fast food restaurant, and I swear she is a genius. On her own, immediately she just went, I'll have a medium. Like, you know, it's a Mario, it's a medium. And I cried laughing for at least 5 straight minutes when she's like, it's a medium. Like I said, you guys probably won't find that very funny, but I think it's hilarious. Yeah, her impressions are fan-freaking-tastic. I gotta get... If she comes to visit, I'll have to do just like a 2-minute live stream where I just have her talking. Her Shrek is amazing. Her stereotypical Italian accent is also extremely good. Like I said, her Mario's good. Her Luigi's also good, but her Mario and her Luigi sound identical. She should be arrested for that. I'm gonna have to take another screenshot just of that chat. Andy, your chats are the best. He sounds like a hippie when he does a Mario voice, your buddy does? I don't know how you would come across as a hippie. I don't even know what does a hippie sound like? I mean, I know the kind of things hippies would say, like, I don't know, they'd want everything to be all natural and they wouldn't shave their armpits and stuff, but I'm not sure what the kind of accent would be. I'd love to hear that, though. Hippie Mario, that sounds great. I don't remember if there are red coins in here. Oh yeah, I think there's just red coins in all the boxes. That was fancy. Okay. I swear, the camera is the worst part of this game. I'm just trying to turn the stupid camera around. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. I will get this. You know, I mentioned how this game doesn't have very good enemies, but I was wrong. It has the toughest enemy of any game, and it's this stupid camera. There we go. Now this triple jump's hard to land. Oh, especially if you do that. You want fun? Warrior show you. Yeah. That's what I should play. I should play some WarioWare. He runs so silly. Mario runs silly? Mario also seems very short. I mean, look at him. Maybe that's why he looks so silly when he runs. He looks like a little 8-year-old. That should be a camera boss battle where you can't ever quite. Ah, man, that would be a nightmare. There is a boss battle in this game. It's not so bad, but the camera doesn't make it easy. That's for sure. Okay. I'm trying to just wall jump off there like that. Oh, here, I can just... I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm struggling, but I know a way I can make it up now. I don't know where I am. Okay. Whew. Yeah, wall jumping's also really hard. Can your niece do a Shaggy impression? Do you mean Shaggy from Scooby-Doo or Shaggy the Rapper? Because yes to both. And like I said, her impressions aren't good, but that's what makes them so great. So when I say yes, she can do a Shaggy impression, that really means she does the worst Shaggy impression. But you will not hear a better one. Okay, I think wall jumping. See, I'm again just trying to fight this camera. Ah, yes. I'm not sure where I'm missing a red coin from. Oh, it's right there. Also, on the last stream, I talked about how impressive Mario's moveset was and how great he controlled. There's a little caveat. I mean, for the most part, yeah, he controls extremely well. Not just for the time, but even by like today's standards for how characters should control in 3D. But man, wall jumping is extremely difficult. In the newer games, it's fine, because in this game, to wall jump, you have to obviously jump into a wall and then hit the opposite direction right as you touch the wall and press the jump button. And you have to do it. I mean, your window to do it is very, very small. Like in the newer games, like in Mario Odyssey, it's not so bad. I mean, it's in fact it's extremely easy, because you can just jump into a wall and then hold your control stick into that wall, and Mario will kind of like slide down it. And as long as you're in that like animation where he's, you know, sliding down the wall, you can press the jump button at any time to jump from any spot on that wall. It's very, very nice. Might take a little less skill, but I don't know, the skill that's required to wall jump in this game goes a little bit beyond just skill. Sometimes it just feels like luck, because you know, a lot of the time, like I said, because of this stupid camera, depending on where your camera is positioned, you might not, you won't have like a good what's the word, you won't really be able to tell like the depth very well. So like Mario might look like he's about to hit the wall, or he might not, but then he does or doesn't against your judgment. And then so you don't pull off the wall jump, you just kind of bounce off the wall. So yeah, the way they do it in Mario Odyssey is much, much better. I mean, pretty much everything. Everything's done a little bit better in Mario Odyssey. I think I prefer this game just because of the nostalgia factor. And I think it has some other things that are better that goes a bit beyond nostalgia. Like, God. It's camera, I swear. I freaking swear. I think the game, okay. Maybe okay. Nope. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to wait for the cap to run out so I can try to wall jump off that gate. If I try to do it now, I'm just gonna go through the stupid gate. But, yeah, like what I was saying, I think there are things about this game that are done a bit better than in Odyssey, like from an objective point of view. Like just the fact that the hub world, I mean, the fact that it actually has a hub world, I think is better, and that hub world contains all kinds of secrets, and it's far more memorable. And I think the music in this game is I think Koji Kondo did the music for this, and it's so iconic. There we go. The music in Odyssey, dang it. The music in Odyssey is good, but there aren't like any like tracks really that stand out. At least not to the extent as they do in this game. Like, really, the only new song that I step away from Odyssey, like humming to myself, is the one that plays during the New Donk City thing where you're a 2D Mario and you're going to the top of the tower after you get the band together. And is that it for that? Yeah, okay. I'm not, and like I said, I'm not doing 100 coin star. But yeah, but that's really about it for the music. Whereas every single level in this game, I think, has, or like pretty much every musical track in this game, I think, is just so good. Again, maybe there's something to be said about nostalgia and the fact I've been playing this game for over 20 years. But still, I think even considering all that, I think the music's a little bit better. I think it has just a bit more character. Like the music in Odyssey, like I said, is good. Oh, I missed. But to me, it sounds like they're just kind of doing the big band thing, and makes it blend in a little bit more with other games and just movies and stuff. I'm trying to jump on that guy's head so I can get up over there. I was gonna grab the star that's there, but I think it's trying to do that's gonna get me killed. There we go. Oh, I got some beef. I got some beef with my subscribers. I was super proud the other day because I noticed that I finally hit 60 subscribers. And then I checked my subscribers today thinking, oh, maybe I'm at 61. But no, I lost one. I'm at 59 now. I don't know who did it, but I'm not happy about it. See, this star is also great. A great way to prove just how awful the camera is in this game. There we go. Like this star, I mean, the star is easy to get, but it would be much easier if the camera was fluid, if the camera was analog. Now, it's excusable when you're talking about the Nintendo 64 controller when you're controlling the analog with the C buttons, which is basically like a D-pad. It's excusable then, it's a product of its time. But you got to think when Nintendo's porting this game over to the Switch that they could have put a little bit of effort into fixing that problem. This collection, this 3D All-Stars collection, gets a lot of flack. Gets a lot of criticism from the gaming community because Nintendo didn't do a whole lot with these games. They just put them on the Switch with no bonus stuff or anything, and then charged $60 for them. And I think that all those are very valid criticisms, and I agree with them. But my main beef, the one thing that I would have loved, is if they... Oh, snap. Oh, I forgot. That's not just cold water. Okay, I thought it was cold water. I thought, I'll just tank the hits. But no, I can't. I don't know if I can just do that. But yeah, if they fix the camera, I would have a much easier time just like forgiving Nintendo for how lazy they were with this collection. But they didn't do that. I wonder if, I don't know if that green shell thing respawns. I might just have to like try to drop down on those coins. And I guess I could boil the big bully, but I've already got 6 of these. 6 of these coins. Oh, and if I try to go for that one, it's just going to bump me into the ceiling. Yeah, I'm just going to have to cut my losses. There's a lot of repeat stars in this game, that's for sure. You should play Super Mario Galaxy. I know, I really should. I haven't really played it very much since getting this collection. I've really just played Mario 64. But I really like Galaxy. I played it on my Wii back in the day, back when it was new. And it would be cool to play through Galaxy on here. You're trying to aim your little star bit shooter thingy with the gyros a little janky, but it's not so bad. It's honestly a little better than I thought it would be. I have played the first, I don't know, the first hour or so of Galaxy on here. And it's still a pretty great game. I mean, all these games are. Bowser's Fury. I've heard good things about Bowser's Fury. I didn't really know what it was when they first started to advertise Mario 3D Land on here. I didn't know. I was like, what the heck's Bowser's Fury? And because like I was basically when they announced 3D Land, I kind of decided right off the bat, like, I'm not going to play that. Or, not that I'm not going to play it, but, like, I'm not going to buy it. Because I have it already on my Wii U. Oh, there's the other coin. I have it already on my Wii U, and I don't really love it enough to, like, want to have it on the go. These games, though, I mean, these are games I didn't own. Like, I already had, like, Mario 64 and stuff, but I definitely wanted to have this on the go, which is kind of dumb because I have the DS version, which I think is a great way to play this game. But whatever, I still don't really regret buying this. But like I said, I kind of knew that. Like, I'm not really interested in getting 3D World on the Switch, especially since it is $60. It's just kind of lame. Bowser's Fury looks so realistic. Yeah, I mean the graphics are really, really good. Nintendo always make sure to go out graphically with their Mario games, because even back back at like Mario Galaxy on the Wii looked incredible. DS version is really the only one I've ever played. Yeah, and remember, I'm sure you remember, Mo, but the DS version is kind of how we became friends, isn't it? Like, playing it together on our DSs on the bus and stuff. That's kind of the thing that got us talking. So I guess I am forever in debt to Mario 64 DS. But like I said, if you're at all interested in playing Mario 64 and you have a DS and the DS version, it's a great way to play the game. There are a lot of differences because it's not just simply like them porting this game over to the DS. It's a full-on remake. Yep. Pretty much, my friend. Thanks, Papa Mario. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a full-on remake, so there are a lot of very big differences between the DS version and this version. Just the fact that you can play as multiple different characters, and they added in 20 more stars, I believe, and so, I mean, for the most part, it's just Mario 64, but like I said, it is going to be different, but it's still a very good way to play the game. This penguin's such a dick. Sorry, I'm just really focused. There we go. I rarely get that on my first try. But yeah, I've heard good things about Bowser's Fury, mostly just from Video Game Donkey. I don't know if you're familiar, Puppet Master, with him, but YouTuber guy, makes really good stuff. And one of his most recent videos is reviewing Bowser's Fury, and he said a lot of great things about it. and like I said, since I wasn't too into 3D World, like 3D World, I think is it's a fun game. It's especially fun multiplayer, but I wasn't terribly interested in buying it again, especially at full price. But with the addition of Bowser's Fury, that definitely does add to its resale value, or not resale value, but it, what I'm saying, whatever. And since I have heard it's good, maybe I'll look into it. It depends, or maybe I'll just hold off for a sale. I don't know if 3D World has the same time restriction for buying it that the 3D All Stars does. Oh, I think I need the green shell to get up there. So if it doesn't, then yeah, like I said, maybe I'll just wait to get the 3D World Bowser's Fury thing when there's a sale. I think I said this the last time I streamed this game, but the the DS version is a very good way to play this game. The main downside that a lot of people have with it is the fact that the controls are digital and not analog, because the original DS that it was built for only had a D-pad. It didn't have an analog stick or the circle pad that the 3DS has. There we go. But I just played through the DS version on my 3DS recently, and playing it with the circle pad is surprisingly smooth. Is that all the things? Yeah, okay, that's all here. Well, I have over 70 stars. I can go for Bowser now. But yeah, the circle pad, playing it with the circle pad, even though the controls are technically digital, just because of the circle pad itself, it makes it feel kind of analog in a way. Like I don't really feel much stiffness. To complain a little bit more about Dark Souls 2, you don't have full 3D analog movement in that game. You can really only move in like I think it's the 8 main directions. So, and that game does feel really stiff. You're on a control stick and you're just barely tweaking it in direction, but your character doesn't move until you push it just far enough. That game feels very, very stiff to control. But the Mario game didn't, and that's probably just because I'm very forgiving of it, because I know it's an old game, and maybe if I really tried to gauge how stiff it felt, then I would be a little bit more critical. But I don't think back on that game and think, man, that game was hard to control, like I do with Dark Souls 2. Puppet Master says, if you have to play one Lego game, I would recommend Lego Indiana Jones: The Original Adventures. I've played a couple Lego games. Only the Star Wars ones I played, or whichever. Maybe it's just one of them. I don't know, but that game super fun, and I've heard that all the Lego games are really good. I should do at least 1 star in each level before I. Yeah, I've heard that the Indiana Jones games are really, really fun, and I can speak for the Star Wars ones. Those are a good time, especially if you're playing co-op. Those are really fun. The complete saga? Yeah, it must have been. It must have been the complete saga. I'm not sure, honestly, if there's another one, or if they did multiple Star Wars ones. Oh man, I came in this clock at the wrong time. Time this right. Okay, I'm gonna have to face it. This is another one of those levels, kind of like Tall Tall Mountain, that I think is fun, you know, and I like it, but I don't think that it's very well designed. As a linear challenge, it's very well designed, but the fact that you're going to go through this level 6 times, I don't know if this kind of design fits this sort of collectathon style of game, because you start at the bottom and you have to work your way up every time for a star. So you're going through the same you're going through all the same. Get up there. You know, the same platforming challenges and the same thing. I mean, you can shake it up by going into the clock at specific times, so like things move slower or not at all even. But I don't know, that still doesn't change the fact that you go through the same thing every time, and like, you know, and that's 6 times minimum. I thought, oh, this is going really slow now. So that's not counting any time you die or make a mistake, because there's a bottomless pit. I think in the DS version they took out the bottomless pit and they put like a big like cage or something at the bottom that you land on if you fall. But oh, okay, that was lame. But like that doesn't really matter, because you still fall to the bottom. And you still have to climb your way back up every single time. So, like, yeah, you don't lose a life. But what good is that anyway? Especially in 3D Mario games where lives don't mean anything. Like, if I lose all my lives, the only thing that's going to happen is when I die and, you know, lose that final life is I get kicked back out to the outside of the castle. Like, oh, I mean, I guess, yeah, that sucks. I don't get to just start from right outside the painting. But, you know, that's just such a minimal sort of like punishment for losing your lives. I'm not saying that they should have a harsher punishment. I just think that they should just do away with lives altogether. And they did that with Odyssey. At least I think so. Like with Odyssey, you don't have lives. When you die, you just lose coins. And I've never lost all of my coins before, so I don't know what would happen if you did. I don't know if there would be some sort of like, oh, you failed, idiot, sort of thing. Oh, here, oh, I'm gonna do a cool little trick. Here, jump and then kick. There we go. I think that they normally want you to get onto the clock hand for that, and then like do like a long jump or something into that little pocket there. But yeah, because of that, like TikTok clock is memorable in a way, but I don't, and I'm not saying it's poorly designed, but I think for this kind of game it is. But again, the pit and the pendulums. Which one's this again? It's just hard to fault Nintendo, because it was one of the first games of its kind, and the fact that they got so much right is kind of unreal. So, did you ever realize that Mario keeps dying in all the levels? He just becomes a new clone. That is a possibility. It can kind of be like the Prestige, you know. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that movie. Alright, so I'm on back to the bottom. Oh yeah, it's not gonna be possible for me to get those red coins from that. What do I look like? Well, maybe one day I'll do a face reveal. Honestly though, if you want to know what I look like, you can just go onto my channel. The first stream that I streamed a couple days ago that you were there for, Puppet Master, and this one are the only videos or streams that I've done where I haven't shown my face. If you just look at go back to some old videos or something that I did, you'll see what I look like, and I look pretty much the same. Right now, my hair is probably longer than in any of those videos. I haven't had a haircut in a while, and my beard's a little bit longer because I haven't shaved it in a while. But other than that, I look the exact same. BRB. But maybe if I get enough subs, I'll do another face reveal. And that's Rainbow Ride in there. Or maybe that's the other one. Oh, this is... Is there a switch in here, or is it just red coins? How do I unface reveal? It's when you... To do an unface reveal, it's when you do a video with just a bag over your head, where no one can see your face. Oh, and I died. Oh well. I'm not going for 100% completion. I might even just head right to Bowser now, just to like at least complete the game. I mean, I can always try to, maybe on another stream, if my legion of fans demand more Mario 64, I can continue this save file. Oh. Now this Bowser fight, though you're fighting Bowser again, I like it. It doesn't feel like a total rehash, because you fight Bowser 3 times in this game. The first few times are identical, but the last time they actually shake it up a little bit. It seems like it's going to be the same thing, because you're on just a big platform. There are bombs again. Are there even red coins in this one? Oh, there are. Okay. Okay. I hope no one saw that. Oh, but nope. There are still people here. Mo's here. Puppet Master's here. That was embarrassing. Why am I even trying to go for it? I'm just going right to Bowser. I don't need that coin. That was a pro gamer move right there. Not a lot of people know that trick. Let's go. Oh, land on something. Yes. Get up. Actually. have to start being careful because you have to hit Bowser on 3 bombs. So I'm gonna need a life. Okay. Who almost went for it? See, like the Bowser levels are very linear, and they're fantastic. I think they're all really good, like 3D Mario challenges. And I would say the same thing about Tick-Tock Clock and Tall Tall Mountain and Rainbow Ride. That's probably the worst of them. But the problem is that those other levels, unlike this one, are meant to be traversed 6 times. This one's only meant to be traversed once, so it is far better. What is your favorite drink in your opinion? In my opinion, I like water. If I had to pick an all-time favorite, probably water, especially ice water. Just because it goes with anything, I think. I mean, or like drinking it with any sort of meal. I mean, obviously, like you wouldn't just mix water with random foods and eat it like that. But I think it goes with anything. But it's also kind of like your standard. It's just your standard drink, I guess. But if you mean like besides water, my favorite drink. Well, I love soda, just kind of in general. Oh, dang. See, this is why I need the life. It's because there are coins, I guess. I like sodas a lot. I drink a lot of soda. I know I shouldn't, but it's just kind of hard to resist. So, ice water is godly. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I want that coin. If I had to pick like a favorite soda, probably just classic Pepsi. I am a Pepsi guy. Ooh, that's 2 for 2. I don't think I've ever done this good. Three for 3? Nope. Okay. Well, 2 for 2 is pretty good too. What? Ah. Oh, that was really bad. See, now the camera. That was so lame. That was the camera. I couldn't see where the fire was going to hit me. I love Pepsi a lot. I also really like Coke too. It's just I prefer Pepsi personally. And I like Mountain Dew, but not regular Mountain Dew. Regular Mountain Dew, it's fine. I can drink it, but I'll never buy it and stuff. It's just kind of soda I would drink if I was at someone's house and that's kind of all they had. Kind of like root beer. I like root beer, but I don't really like it that much, and I would never buy it for myself. But I really, really like the flavored Mountain Dews. I really like Code Red. I really like Voltage. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Dang. Milk is in second. Yeah, Milk's great. Got some in the fridge downstairs. There we go. That's kind of Nope. What? Come on, Bowser. Hit the button. Keep sliding. Ugh. I feel bad for people who can't drink milk. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know if I can blame... Ooh. I don't know if I can blame throwing Bowser, like how hard it is to aim your Bowser throws on the bad camera. Because I feel like even with a much better camera, that would still be ridiculously difficult. Alright. Ah! Dang it! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's really tight. Okay, I have another good chance. That's it. Ah! That's just, if I take one more hit, I'm dead. I'm getting lucky. Nope, that's not it either. Getting lucky again. Nope. Alright. Ah, that's it. Dang it. There's a theory about how Bowser is the good guy, taking away Peach from the weird pervert plumber. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how much evidence there is to back that up, because when you can see Peach clearly doesn't like Bowser, and unless there's some sort of like what do you call Stockholm syndrome thing going on, where you fall in love with your captor or whoever. Maybe it's something like that. Ah. She fakes the kidnaps and doesn't like kissing Mario. Well, guess that's possible. I want to move the camera. Is that... Yes! Am I 2 for 2? Or is that? Did I miss one? That's it. Let's make it. Okay. I had the aim right. Come on. That's not it. Oh my god. I guess I really just kind of go full swing and just hope that it works out. Yeah. Come on. There it is. All right. Hey, that's the game, folks. I get the big ass star. Oh hey, I got a new subscriber. That always warms my heart. I don't know if I should say the name, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. Maybe it's, I don't know. Yeah, after, well, this game came out in '96, so after, I don't know the math on that. 25 years. After 25 years, this game, it's still, it's just one of the greats. I still love it to death, and it's still hard. In fact, it's one of those games where it's like the better you get at it, the harder it gets. The better you get this game, the fancier the tricks you try to do are. You try to wall jump off this little thing and make it up some high place, or kind of break the design a little bit the way it wasn't intended, and you just kind of find ways to make the game a little bit harder for yourself. But by doing that, it's more satisfying. And like the thing you hear about this game all the time is the fact that it has, or in fact all these games, not just this one, but every Mario game, is the fact it has a low skill floor and a high skill ceiling. Low skill floor meaning it's very easy to pick up and play, but high skill ceiling means it's very difficult to master. In fact, I don't even know where the skill ceiling is. When you watch speed runs and you watch the ways people found to glitch this game out and to break the design and to get to play it as fast as possible, they're finding new tricks all the time. And it's just so mechanically simple yet satisfying. It's still very difficult. I mean, you saw me struggle with that Bowser fight. It took me three attempts to get him, and I've fought Bowser. I mean, earlier I said hundreds of times. I don't know if I've beat this game hundreds of times. I've beaten it dozens of times. That is for sure, though. That's no exaggeration. And it's still fun. It's still very, very hard, and it's still very satisfying. And it's easy to kind of get lost in this game for many hours. Like, I don't know how long I've been going. I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes now. And then I played the other day for 3 hours, so it's like I didn't even really realize that much time had gone by. Like, it feels like I've just been playing for about 30 minutes. But I've been playing almost 3 times as long as that. And then the other day was almost 3 hours, so it's just like, it's so easy to get caught up in this, and it just doesn't get old. It's so hard to say that about most games out there. Like, even games that you play and you love, like right now I'm on like a big Dark Souls kick, and I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls. But I haven't played like Dark Souls, which one? 1 and 2 in a while. 1, and I love Dark Souls 1. Like, that's my favorite of all the games. It's kind of quickly become one of my favorite games of all time. 2 kind of blows, but like like those are games like, oh yeah, I love them, but I don't think that they're nearly as replayable as this. I mean, most games that I would even say are masterpieces and that are great just aren't as replayable as this. This really is like top 10 greatest games of all time for so many reasons. You could just, the way it pioneered 3D level design, 3D controls, even I bitch a lot about the camera, but even just the fact that you control a camera in this game is, for the time was such a novelty, and it helped pioneer a lot of that stuff. Few games are as groundbreaking as this one, and are still as fun. I mean, a lot of old groundbreak. Oh hey, I never did the green switch, but a lot of groundbreaking things are like things that you can appreciate but not really enjoy. It's like that with all kinds of art forms, with games and stuff. Like, I'll always appreciate. What's a good example? Well, like on my last stream, I talked about like Metroid Prime 3, and like I appreciate Prime 3, but I don't enjoy Prime 3. With movies, I appreciate Last Tango in Paris, but I don't enjoy that movie. There are games and movies and stuff that are groundbreaking and masterfully done in their own right, but I don't like them. But this is one of those where it's like you got to appreciate it, but I also just love this game even more than I appreciate it. I can talk about and analyze the things that it did for the gaming industry and for game design, but I mean, that's not why I play this game. I don't play this game because I'm trying to take a history lesson. I play this game just because I think it's a great game. I've been playing it since I was, I would have been 3 years old when this game came out. I doubt I was playing it when I was 3, but I remember playing this game as early as about 5 and 6. So I've been playing this game for over 20 years. I'm 27 now. I've been playing it for over 20 years. And it still grips me. It's still just amazing. So, and it was cool to play it on stream while people, while two people talk to me the whole time. It was that was quite a bit of fun. Maybe I'll when next time I stream, maybe I'll continue this file. Maybe I'll try to maybe one day I'll do like a full 120 star thing. But on the next time I stream, I might consider a different game. I have tons to choose from. Like I'm doing yet another playthrough of Resi 4. You should do Mario Galaxy next. Yeah, I might. Hey nerd, I think I caught this right at the end. You kind of did. I mean, I haven't really just like I wasn't really planning on like ending at a certain time, but I did just beat the game Mario 64. So yeah, you did sort of come in at the end. I was probably going to close it. Play Gen U. I should. I mean, I really should, especially since Rise is coming out. In fact, maybe that's something I could do. Is I could play some Rise. I could just the demo. I still have it. Gen U would be cool. Maybe I'll do it. You know what? I'll do one quick hunt. I'll do a quick hunt of Rise, and then I'll end it. Gen U would be really sweet though. Like since before Rise comes out the 26th of next month. It would be kind of fun to like do like a playthrough, like try to make it to G rank or something before Rise comes out. Play a weapon I'm not very familiar with. Like I'd really love to take like a deep dive in some of the bow guns because I've never really done that. Like I played some heavy bow gun in World, mostly against what's her face, Colv. I played heavy bowgun against her quite a lot. I don't know why. For some reason, I liked playing heavy bowgun against just Colv. I would try to take heavy bowgun against other monsters, but I never really dug it. Puppet Master, bye. Oh, you're out of here. Alrighty. Well, it was fun hanging out with you again. Hopefully, you'll show up for the next stream that I do. Have a wonderful night, Puppet Master. But yeah, maybe it'd be cool to play like Valor Heavy Bowgun. Zinc Deficiency, I know you especially like Valor heavy bowgun. Just kind of heavy bowgun in general is kind of your jam. It would be fun. For Rise, I'm not sure what I'm going to really get into. Probably Lance. I'm still kind of on a Lance kick. World, HBG blows. You should try Valor. Yeah, definitely. Like I hear that Valor heavy bowgun is like one of the best iterations of any weapon in any game. Like anytime I hear like Monster Hunter YouTubers talking about like their favorite weapons and stuff that they made, a lot of people will name drop Valor heavy bowgun. And Gunlance. I'm pumped for Gunlance and Rise though. Is Gunlance pretty good? I mean, I remember you and I were playing the demo for this when you were up here, and you did play the Gunlance. Were you actually digging it, or were you still kind of testing out what you thought of this iteration of Gunlance? I might just stick with Lance. I'm still kind of on a Lance kick, you know. I'm still having a blast playing it and kind of getting good at it and stuff. And now with the wire bug stuff, it's added a little bit more depth to the Lance, and it's been fun toying around with that. The only thing that I'm not looking forward to is like playing Lance in the early game really sucks, because the Lances you have to choose from really suck, because you have no sharpness and you just bounce off of everything. Right now I got World on my PC because it was like $20. So I picked it up, and I played through the story mode with Lance, and like up until about mid high rank, the Lance was really tough. I kind of wasn't really liking it. Gunlance feels nice. Waiting for Blast Dance Dash though. We'll probably use through the story to get a good feel of it. Blast Dash, isn't that thing you were telling me about where like you boom your lance, and whatever direction you shoot, like it shoots you in the opposite direction? It's just like a good way to sort of evade and get around the hunt. Alright, I'm not, there we go. Now I'm close enough. I hear that Gunlance in World was also kind of fun. I don't remember. Yep, Rocket Slam, good mobility. Yeah, they're finally giving like the Lances some tools to be quite a bit more mobile. You know, the Hunter arts in Gen U went a long way for that. A lot of the time, the Hunter arts I would use like just to help get around the hunt a bit better. Like there was like the Shield Bash one, and like your evasion Hunter arts and stuff. Like most of the time, I didn't even need to like Shield Bash anything or evade anything. I was just trying to reposition. And it helped a lot. It was better in World, but got fucked up. What did they do to it in Iceborne? I'd imagine that its Iceborne iteration would be pretty similar to World. That's not good. I know I'm getting wrecked by this Rathian right now. But my excuse is I am trying to read chat and hunt this thing at the same time, so I don't want to hear anybody say that I need to get good. Oh yeah, wyvern riding. That's going to be an interesting thing to toy around with. From what little we've really got to see of it in the demo, I'm not sure how much I like it. Oh, it's out of the. Oh. I do like dog riding. I definitely do like this. It's just nice to get around a little bit quicker. They mess with the way shelling scaled with sharpness. You're basically forced to use wide in order for shelling to matter. Oh, okay. And it scaling with sharpness, that was new to World, wasn't it? Like, most of what I know about Gunlance is just like from the stuff that you told me, so because I've never really played it. And I think in World there was like the thing with sharpness, that was a big deal, and then like in Gen U it was all about like your heat gauge. I do like the Silkbind move where you do the counter. It's a little samey though with your counter that you already have. It's better than the normal counter. You get 360 protection, and you know, you get the little attack boost and stuff from it. But I don't know. It would have been kind of cool if Lance got an entirely different move. I still have to try to remember to use the Silkbind counter or the wire, but I don't know what each thing is called. I'm so used to Lance and in Gen U and in World that like it's still just I still just try to use the normal counter even though I have wire bugs. I can't hear any of my audio or like any of like the game audio. I have my TV turned down just so I don't just so there's no like breathing into my microphone. So I hope I remembered to make those the dorky things that the hunters now shout out in this game. I hope to kind of turn that off. Oh, I was going to take that opportunity to sharpen. I also wish that the Wyvern riding thing wasn't tied to the A button. I'm just going to sharpen now. Because you hit the A button so much in your regular combo, so if you don't mean to actually like, hunt him, or not hunt him, but mount him, it'd be nice to not have to do it. And we'll see what they do in the final game. So I have no idea how I feel about the Wyvern riding. Super bummed about the armor system though. The World one blows and takes all the complexity out. I couldn't agree with you more. I was pretty much very hyped about nearly everything I saw about this game. Anytime I'd see something new, I would at least be like intrigued by it, if not really excited by it. But then as soon as I found out that the armor system is just going to be the World armor system, that really killed a lot of my excitement. You know, because that's one of my primary criticisms of World, where it's like, I could, you know, there's a lot of things about World that I can forgive, or just be like I don't really like it, but, you know, I can see why some people would. But like, that's just, I feel like it's almost inarguable that the World armor system has depth. I'm not going to say it has no depth, but it's a pond of depth versus the ocean of depth that you had in GU and 4U. I hope that there's a new system that adds more complexity, but I still have no idea. Yeah. I mean, we don't really know for sure. Like, we won't know until the game comes out. But from what I've seen, it's just the world system from as far as I can tell. You know, the devs in that interview that Eric's had with them said that it was going to be like a blend of the old system and the new. But there was nothing. There was almost nothing about what they had revealed that shows any. Oh, haha! Get freaking wrecked. That was awesome. There's nothing that from what I saw that looked like the old system. At least not to me, unless there was something I missed. I mean, I don't really watch like the dev stuff, or I don't really watch the trailers. I mostly just watch like the Eric's videos and the Gaijin videos on them, because they kind of break them down and simplify them, or not simplify them, but it's like the Spark Notes version of it. It's like I don't really need to see or hear all the details. Like I like to see just a quick summation of what goes on. So maybe like in the Eric's video on it, he just didn't show enough. So I don't know what about it is like the old games, but everything that I saw did not speak the old games to me. It went about as deep as set bonuses. That was about it. Yeah, I mean, like you could have all kinds of builds, but like so much of the meta was reliant on set bonuses that basically meant you were gonna run like only Teostra stuff, or only, you know, or whatever the current meta was. Like when Behemoth came out, it was you wore all of the Behemoth stuff, or it's just Teostra stuff, and now it's like I don't even know what it is now. Probably whatever Fatalis has. But you know, since those set bonuses were so good, and really only a few of them were so good, it just meant there was like 2 sets you'd wear no matter what you were doing. Or maybe it would kind of depend on the weapon or whatever. But like the last time I played World, like while everything was pretty new, was right before Elatrion came out, or Elatrion, whatever, however you want to say his name. And at that point, I was playing Bow, and if you played Bow, you wore 1 set. There was no mixing things up. You wore 4-piece Silver Rathalos and Garuga pants. That's all you wore. And I know, like for nearly all Blade Master, you wore whatever to get however many pieces of Teostra you needed to get the Master's Touch set bonus, and that was basically it. Plus, with set creep, once you made Fatalis, whatever, you were done. No point in farming other armor because yeah. I mean that's it. There was no build variety, and that's because of the armor system, where you get benefits no matter how many points you have. And I was like, even with the old games, I never like went out of my way to make all kinds of crazy sets and stuff. Like, I mean, like Zink knows me better than anybody when it comes to Monster Hunter. It's like I'm good with kind of just a general set, like just like a one set fits all. Like if I'm playing Lance, I will just use the same set no matter who I'm fighting. You know, and like I'm good with that. But even with that, even though I don't fully engage with how deep the armor system was in those old games, like even I made several sets for weapons. Like eventually, like I mean even just for like my sword and shield set that I don't play a whole lot of sword and shield lately. Like I think on my GU profile, I made like at least 4 sets for that. Like, I mean, I think what I'm using now is just kind of the standard Josina set, but obviously, like, I toyed around a lot with the Nesset set, because, you know, that's good no matter what you're doing. And then I did some, like, mixed sets that I had sort of come up with. Nothing really beats the Josina set, at least for Sword and Shield, at least. But But that kind of goes to show, like, there are so many sets that you can use, and for people that do engage with that system, like, to its fullest extent, where you could make dozens, if not like even like 100 different sets for one weapon. Like World, it's like you make one set and you're done. Oh, that was okay. Good. Oh, got him. I guess I don't really need these cards and stuff. But yeah, there was a quick little Rise hunt. Maybe next time I stream, I'll stream some more Rise. But I can actually like theme my stream. Yeah, that kind of rhymed. To be like Rise theme, so people who want to see this are gonna see stuff pertaining to Rise. I'm sure anyone maybe who looked up stuff for Mario 64 and sees that I'm playing this might be a little confused. I can tell my concurrent viewers dropped from like 5 to 2. So, all right, I'm gonna hop offline now. I've been on here for enough. Yeah, maybe I'll hop on again tomorrow or in a couple days or something, and I'll stream some more Rise or whatever I'm feeling. Like I said, I mean, I'd like to do quick little playthroughs of a lot of stuff. Like, it would be cool to do like a Resident Evil 4 playthrough, and there's obviously tons of games on these two apps here, and some GU would be a lot of fun, and it would be kind of cool to play this Resident Evil remake on here, because I hate this game, but everyone loves it, and I really want to play through it, and I can never force myself to play it from beginning to end. So maybe if I have some people watching me kind of in my chat helping me, that'd be really nice. Zinc Deficiency says, later, mate. I'll try to catch the next one. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. You got to come up again. You left your Dark Souls 2 poster up here, so you got to come party with me again, and maybe we'll see about... I know this weekend isn't going to be good for me, but maybe the next weekend... we'll talk. Hit me up in the DMs. So, all right, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So, to anyone who watched, I thank you.